Yeah, Mr. Chaos. It's 40 proof with times a deuce, 80 proof and nothing less. See us on the mic, we laughing drunk, you better come correct. Our Discord is popping, bruh. Haters ain't no stopping us. The Twitch is getting better every time, you better follow us. Oh man, Rucker lost in tech. JB coming for his neck. Talk shit to each other, but nobody better come and flex. Atlanta up to Canada, Boston down to San Antonio, California out to Jersey. Better blast us in your home, you're coming for the title. You better bring your Bible, cause we'll bury you on Wednesday. Friday night is the revival. You know we love that whiskey, drinking rum and getting tipsy. We just out here having fun while you haters looking shitty. Don't wanna cause no trouble, but with us you know it's double. 80 proof and all the family, you know we just might corrupt you. You better get your drink, be prepared to start the laughing. 80 proof is starting now, man. Lights and camera action, yeah.
From Atlanta and Montreal, broadcasting on Twitch TV. You're listening to the 80 Proof Podcast with Chris Rucker and J Bomb. Grab a drink. We're live.
We are live. Episode number 28. We are knocking these bitches out. We're almost 30, Jason. Almost 30.
We're getting old at 30, bro.
Yeah, we're getting better at this too. We're able to handle these technical issues that happen right before we get ready to go live.
Yeah.
Let's be honest, it wasn't anything technical. It was me upstairs plucking gray hairs out of my beard. That's what it was. I forgot to do it before we fucking went live. But I'm Rucker. That's Jay. We are powered by FullPressCoverage.com. Download the app if you want to hear a bunch of sports podcasts, including entertainment podcasts like this one. Welcome everybody in the chat. Welcome, Jason. Thanks for handling all the productions. You look like a DJ. You remember old school DJs?
Me?
How they used to fucking, they'd be over here on the turntable and then they'd be over here mixing.
I gotta give you one of these. Hold on, huh?
That's what you looked like before the show started.
Oh, yeah? I'll take it.
But yeah, go ahead and as usual, the chat's your thing. You handle those people, those miscreants that are in there causing trouble, talking about Netflix shows and shit already.
All right, we got Princess Needle who showed up just for the clout 5 minutes early.
It was from a different podcast show, though.
Sure. And she's chatting in a different. That's not Tina.
Not Tina. I then almost called her Sheena.
Oh, shut up, Sheena. So we got Princess Needle in here, Mrs. Chaos, Irish Whip Podcast, Karen, Wolfies, JJVS, Jason from Tampa. That's Jason Brown, right?
Yep.
We got
You got
Spider
good
XL.
memory.
Yeah, I do. Who else we got in here? Pony Power is here. Princess Needle, as we already mentioned.
Pony Power, that's Stephanie, right?
Pony Power, Stephanie. Yes, Princess Needle is Tina. So what the fuck is up, man? Well,
You ever take a first sip of coffee and you're scared to sip it because you don't know how fucking hot it is still?
Yeah, pretty much every time I drink coffee, it's like that.
Yeah, that was how I just took that one. What up, Jason? Rat's House of Retro's in here too. Tara Lynch just showed up. Happy Friday. We have one more Friday show left where we're not drinking. For those of you that don't know, it's dry February for 80 Proof. We do a podcast about getting drunk and we decide to not get drunk for a whole month. and it was the worst fucking decision ever.
First off, Rat's House Retro, thank you for the host, man. I really appreciate it. Today was the tough one. I had my blood test. So theoretically, I'm in the clear.
Go ahead. Take a shot.
No, I'm not doing it because
You wanted to earlier.
I
Go ahead.
did, dude. I really, really did because you were like, hey, bro, like I'm a bit tired. And I was like, you know what? I'm just going to ask him. I'm like, let's drink. If you would have said yes, I would have 100%. I've been drinking.
I'm almost there. I'm almost at the finish line. You've been doing it for like 2 months.
2 months. Yeah.
I at least got to get 4 weeks in.
Even my
I
wife.
said-
My wife
I
just
said-
joined.
I said I was gonna do it for the month of February, and I'm gonna fucking do it. My wife showed me your wife's TikTok of you, where she's like, when you're nice to the guy in English class, and then you get married and have 2 kids, she fucking flips the camera around, and you're upstairs acting a damn fool.
I
on your
was-
live stream.
Okay, you know, like air guitar. I was setting everything up, and I threw on some Deftones, and I love to play air drums to rile myself up, and that's what I was doing. And honestly, it wasn't planned. I turned around, I had no idea what she was doing. I just flipped her the bird, and she showed me the video, and it kind of worked. So
It was funny.
yeah.
I laughed hard. Tara says she never wants to participate in Dry February ever again. I agree, Tara. Whoever idea this was, they're dumbass.
Yeah, it was your idea. First off, my wife
I
said
mean, you got to point fingers. Like it's not necessary, really.
My wife said she thought I was gonna drink tonight. No. I said I would love to. Like, don't get me wrong. If Rucker would have said yes, I would have been drinking. But solidarity, baby. I can't do that to you.
Got to do it for the show.
Gotta do it for the show.
I would have been completely fine because you've been. I drank while you were fucking sober throughout January. So
Yeah, but that
if
was
you
my own
wanted to
shit.
drink. Yeah, if you wanted to drink, I was here for you. You would have been able to do it. Irish Whip says he's doing Dry February 1 day at a time. He's on day 1 again.
Yeah, I jumped into his podcast before this. I can't even say it. Free Fig Friday, and this guy's sipping Captain Morgan.
It's Dry February, you. I don't want to say cocksucker because I used that a lot last episode.
Well, you just said
You
it.
fucking dork. It's Dry February.
You fucking dork, man.
So we were supposed to talk Temptation Island today, Jason, and you dropped the ball.
Well, actually, you know what?
I mean, we're still going to talk about
Yeah.
it. But
Okay, well, first off, I'm just going to give a shout out to Wolfies because he's noticing the Shure SMB, and I appreciate that. And it is looking schmexy. Big fan.
the what?
The Shure SMB, the new microphone. So
You've had that microphone for like 3 weeks.
I know, and nobody in the chat's called it out. So
You're like a fucking woman that changes their hair. Like
but this is
my
been the
daughter,
dream.
anytime my daughter does anything different, she comes up to me. She's like, "So, Dad, notice anything different?" And I'm like, "No. What is it, Layla? You sure you don't know? You sure?" Be throwing her hair around. That's you with that fucking microphone. You're sitting there jacking it off for 3 weeks and nobody says anything.
You want to know what's the craziest thing is this is the foam that came with it, and this is honestly why I wanted it, but it's so thin that my plosives go through it, but it's the sexiest microphone with this on it. I just
What
can't bring
tongue
myself.
twister?
Okay, so my wife's gonna post something in there, and you'll
I just
have
got to
it on.
read it.
Yeah, you just got to read it. But Temptation Island, first off, I was going to watch it, and I was listening back to episode 27,
7.
and you clearly said we'll watch it and then talk about it on Wednesday. And I guess I misunderstood, knowing that I should have
What
watched
I
the first one.
Clearly said was, we've missed the first episode. Watch the first one. It's on demand. And then you and the Canadians talked about how you were supposed to watch it. You were supposed to watch it, and we were going to talk about episode 1 today. And then going forward, we would watch it on Tuesday when it airs and talk about it on Wednesday.
You're probably right, but I just got to
Sure
point
you
out,
weren't drinking?
You're probably right. I just want to point out that the way you just talked to me is probably the way you talk to your kids.
No. You know, I'm glad you just brought that up. I don't know if I've told you all this or not. My wife is a teacher. So when she gets annoyed with me, she starts talking to me like she's talking to like 4-year-olds.
Oh,
And
God.
there is nothing more that pisses me off more than that. And I just like shut down. Like no matter what, even when she's right, I'm like, I don't even want to talk about it no more. Like leave me the fuck alone. When she starts like,
The teacher
That-
tone.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the teacher voice. It's not a good thing.
Not a good thing. Tara Lynch is saying that, yes, we were supposed to discuss episode 1 tonight. Listen, we can still do it. You can spoil it for me. I have no problem. I will still watch it because I want to know from start to finish.
Well, see, now it's not going to be fun though, because there were some things that I wanted us to discuss if you had watched it. But I'll still talk about
I
it a
could
little
get it
bit.
done.
I'll still drop the premise in it. But we got some good shit to talk about tonight.
Bro, have you ever listened to Talking Mania? I don't watch wrestling. Des talks about shit and I pretend to know what it is. I can get it done for one episode of Temptation
Yeah,
Island.
but you know wrestling. You don't know these fucking people.
I know the idea of the show. I've seen plenty of reality trash, and I'm sure I could make it happen.
Yeah. Well, 2 more episodes of this sobriety, and we will be back to our regular drunk selves on Twitch, not boring y'all to death. How is everybody in the chat? Did y'all have a good week? Let's get interactive real quick. Or if you don't want to be in the chat, how about you call 626-310-8882? You could call in.
Spider just said save it to the end and have some peeps call in to discuss.
Ah, there we go.
Does Spider
Did
XL
everybody
wanna
else watch? Did everybody watch?
There's a huge delay. Oh, my wife just posted the tongue twister. Can you say that tongue twister out loud?
1 sock cutter. He cut socks. 2 sock cutters. They cut socks. 3 sock cutters. The cut socks.
You're a bastard. I knew you were going to nail it. She was like, oh, you should do this as a bit. And I was like, yeah, I tried
Did
to
you
do
get it right?
No, I can't even. 1 cock suck. Already. That's all it took.
What up, Kristen? KRS10. Kristen and Jason in Tampa. They used to go to the Covino and Rich convention in New York, and they would take a selfie in front of the Statue of Liberty and send it to me because I never went, and it used to piss me off. That was anticlimactic. I'm sorry. Should I have messed up? I almost said cock a couple times. If it makes you feel any better.
You did a really good job at that. You just like
it was
fucking
on
went
my
for it.
brain to say it, but
Cock was on the brain?
always.
Always.
Oh, don't clip that.
Oh, I'm clipping it right now. How do you do this? Somebody clip that. Come on. That's a good one. Ugh.
So how was your week, buddy?
You know what? I got everything I had to get done. I accomplished everything I had to accomplish. All the appointments are out of the way. I'm in the clear, looking for that March 1st light at the end of the tunnel. Work is wrapped up. I'm ready to relax this weekend, take it easy, kick it off with 80 proof, and yeah, the stocks were great today.
Yeah, I was just gonna ask. I was at the gym yesterday on the cardio machine, and I look up and they were talking about the price of steel has increased by like 90%, and it made me think of your story the other day.
Yeah.
So how's your French buddies? Your wife is she's wilding out tonight.
2 cocksuckers. Oh God, Jesus, baby, keep drinking that
Wow.
bottle. We'll be done at 11. I'll be.
We're gonna be wrapping up early. 10:56.
Yeah.
Why is the music playing, Jay? I gotta go.
I saw drinking the electrolytes now. Let's go. No, yeah, that guy's a piece of shit. I sent him an email. I sent it out, and I was like, listen, do you still want me to honor your other POs? So basically, we're still kind of waiting. We don't know what's going on. I'm playing hardball. I'm going to wait. I'll fill his other POs. I'm pretty sure I will get the deal. I will get the yes. I will get the yes.
Well, that's good.
Mhm.
My week's been good. Today sucked. I worked my ass off today. Like, it's been a long time since I worked the way I did today. Like, by the time I got off work, I posted in Discord. I was like 90% of my active calories for the day had been burned at work.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you just worked out or something. And
No, I went to the gym after too, even though I was tired as shit, just
Look at
because I
you.
still have to. I'm trying, man. Look,
Look, I'm
so
sorry I tempted you with that text then. That's on me because
am I down? Check this out. Have I lost 13 and a half pounds or have I lost 14?
I don't know what
Do you
tile are you
round
on.
up?
What tile are you on?
Do you round? I fucking tried all of them. Do you round up? I want to round up, but it's
You
only
lost
13
14
and a
pounds.
half.
You lost 14 pounds. Congratulations.
13 and a half. I'm down 13 and a half since January 1st. I wish it would start showing.
That's pretty good, man. That's like almost a half pound a day in February, and you're not even done.
Yeah.
That's really good.
No, not 13 and a half in this month, since January 1st.
Oh, since January.
So this year. Yeah. So I'm down almost 14 pounds for almost 2 months.
But that's realistic though, because your lifestyle has changed and you didn't drop weight. Like you're losing real weight. You're not dropping water weight. You're not doing like a 20-pound drop in a month or what else. So that's good, man. That's a good way of doing
something
it.
that you can't keep up.
Exactly.
Which was one of my problems over the years is I would always do these like keto diets or the juice diet or whatever. And you lose like 10 pounds in the first week and a half, but then you regress. And as soon as you regress, it all fucking comes back.
Yeah, in like 4 days it comes back. It's fucking bullshit.
And then you gain more.
Yeah, you're like,
so it's like this fucking awful cycle. Only the cycle's going, the snowball's getting bigger instead of smaller. So that sucked.
How have you been eating though? How have you been eating?
My diet hasn't been awful, but it hasn't been the best. Like I'm trying to stay under 1,800 calories a day, but I'll still have like sweets here and there. Like tonight for dinner, I had steak tacos, and then my wife made the kids fucking pizza rolls.
Oh, I haven't had pizza rolls since January.
I think I had like 7 of them, just sitting there eating. They were on her plate. She was sitting next to me on the couch while we were watching TV, and I'm just reaching over, like fucking grabbing them and eating them. And I'm like, this is not good.
But that's good because you're sustaining the weight loss while not having to stick to a stupid ass diet. Your diet sounds realistic. You're not.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I use this MyFitnessPal app where I plug all my food in. It tells you how much you should eat to lose. Your maximum is 3 pounds a week. I'm not getting there, but I am doing stuff. But I don't want to start some fucking diet that I realistically won't be able to keep
diets,
up.
Man. It's bullshit.
Yeah. So
I look at it as you're 1 month away. It takes 3 months, I think, till it becomes before it's a true lifestyle change. So if you can sustain this to the end of March, add the drinking back in to start March. And if you can keep up the motivation with that, then I think you're going to be good, man.
Well, the goal for the drinking is, I think I talked about it last time. I'm just going to drink on the week. Like the first Wednesday show we do, I'll drink that one. But I'm just Friday and Saturday are my drinking days. And I'm not even like a heavy drinker unless we're like partying on Zoom or
which we do every Friday.
Yeah. So,
or
but I'm not like a heavy drinker. Like I just have a couple and I kind of get a buzz and then I'm good. Like I don't have to get shit faced. I drink just to kind of relax.
Me too.
Going back to today, how my day started. This is how I knew my day was gonna suck. I was supposed to do one thing. On Fridays, I'm like a swing guy. Like I just help people. And I was supposed to do one thing. Get your mind out of the gutter. I was supposed to do one thing. They said, hey, you don't have to come in until like 6:30. So about 5:45, I'm about to walk out of the house. I turn my work phone on because as we all know, when I'm not at work, my work phone is off. Messages out the ass. And then it starts ringing like before I can even unlock it. We've been trying to get in touch with you. We got this guy called out, his grandmother died. We got this route, blah, blah, blah. Big ass route. So I get to work. I jump in the wrong truck and I sit my cup of coffee in the cup holder. I realize it's the wrong truck. Get the right truck, get on the highway, reach over for my cup of coffee. And realize that I left it in the other truck. My NWO fucking spill-proof cup is gone. I never saw it again.
I left my coffee at home this morning.
Yeah, but this was in a cup that I like.
Oh, your cup is gone? The cup is gone?
My cup is gone. I don't remember what truck it was. I couldn't remember the number.
How many fucking trucks are there? You couldn't ask around?
There's like 200 trucks at
Oh, shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And so Jason says his fitness is doing well. Jason's lost a lot of weight too. I saw him on Instagram the other day bragging and shit. Like I was like, look at Jason. He looks like a dark-skinned rock. I was jealous. Where's EJ at?
I don't know, EJ. We're gonna be talking about your topic, so you got like half an hour max to get
I just realized he's not here, and he's been asking us to talk about certain topics for the past 3 weeks, and we haven't. And now he's
leave it to fucking EJ, man.
Don't tell me how to think. Rucker, what did I do? What is Sheena talking?
Sheena, shut up. Come on.
Not rock with ROC, Jason. That's Charles Dutton. I was talking about Dwayne Johnson. EJ is too cool. Oh, that's fun. That's cute. That's cute. But yeah, so that's how I knew my day was gonna suck, was when I lost my coffee mug. I did 17,000 steps at work today.
Holy shit. Good for you, man.
No, it's not good for me. I'm not bragging. I'm saying they worked the dog shit out of me today. I'm fucking tired.
What time did you finish?
I got done at I think I started heading home 4:30.
That's a pretty long day.
Yeah, because I usually get off way earlier than that. So yeah, I played the Mega Millions today. I know we haven't done that in a while.
Oh yeah, true.
I decided to stop by. It's a little measly 80 million.
Nah.
Yeah, it's, who needs it, right? But if I win, hey, whatever. I might share with y'all.
Yeah, so what's in it for me if you win? Because I got a ticket here for 60 mil.
You got 60?
60.
I don't know. What's in it for me if you win?
Honestly, give you $5 million.
Canadian or US?
I'll make it US. I'm feeling pretty generous today.
I'll give you 5 million Canadian.
No, come on.
Well, that's more though. That's more. That's
No,
like
it's not.
6.2 million.
No, for you to give me $5 million Canadian is going to cost you like 4 something.
No, I'll give you 5 American and it'll be
Okay.
like 6.2
Oh yeah,
Canadian.
okay. Yeah, well I got to give you 6.2
I got
Canadian.
it wrong.
So
Yeah, I got it wrong. That's my bad.
Okay, all right.
That works. So if one of us win, the other one's rich, and then we can continue with the podcast.
I will. We're gonna take a break. Okay, we're gonna take a break for a few weeks because I'm gonna go fucking bananas. And
Nobody's gonna want to watch us on Twitch being rich as fuck.
oh, actually,
Just fucking-
no. Because I think it takes some time to get your money. So we're gonna blow all of our credit on the first episode. We're just gonna sit here, go on Amazon, drink like an entire fucking bottle of fucking booze each, and just buy shit, give away a bunch
asking
of shit.
asking for people's address.
Yeah, you get a
sending them
car.
shit.
You get a
Yeah.
car.
That'll be dope. I'll
yeah.
do that.
I do that.
I think
too.
I'll give away a car if I win.
Fucking
On
right.
80 proof. If I win, I'm gonna give away a fucking what's a really expensive car? That's just
Teslas, baby.
stupid.
Teslas. Let's give away that stupid ass Tesla truck. We'll put your name on the list.
Yeah. Jay will have background strippers for every episode. I don't know. I don't think Melissa plays that shit.
I don't know, man. She might. I mean, if I'm walking around with 80 million.
Then she could easily walk out with half. Or does it not work like that in
It
Canada?
totally works like that. Good point. Good fucking point.
She's like, fine, have your strippers. See you in court.
You see you. Yeah. No, fuck, if I
And
want.
you know Sydney ain't scared to leave.
No, he
He'll
ain't
fucking
scared to
walk
leave.
out right now.
What do you think he gets it from, man? He gets it from my fucking wife, dude. She'll have no problem. She'll be like, see you. But no, I get a personal trainer. I give away a bunch of money, and I get a personal chef, man. That's what I want. If I ever got hit it rich, I want a personal chef.
Pony Power says a Range Rover. All right, we're gonna give away a Range Rover if we win the lottery.
I'll buy Pony Power a couple horses.
She's already got a couple horses.
Yeah, but I don't know how. I think horses are expensive. I'm pretty sure they are. So I'll buy you a few horses, or I'll buy the horses you have. I'll figure it out for y'all.
We'll buy Steph one more needle to replace the one she lost in fucking Jeff's head the other day.
Yay!
Yeah. All right. Let's go ahead and take a first break, and then when we come back, we'll get into some of these topics that we got that EJ Reed brought up, and he's not even here to fucking watch us discuss.
Son of a bitch.
Here on 80 Proof, episode 28.
It's the crew of the year that y'all loving to hate. If you fucking with the team, you catch a boot to the face. Rebound from the boot, I hit the Irish whip. Don't be mad cause we know your podcast ain't shit. Stop hating, motherfucker, you know he the man. RJ gon' hit you with that ringside rant. And them two hard hitters reppin' Montreal. Godfathers of the crew, making sure we ball. If you still wanna hate, it's no saving ya. You might get beat down on Talkamania. Listen to the whole team across body of work. It'll make you realize that you should have been first. And me, I cause chaos everywhere that I go. 80 proof and no less got me ready to throw. Don't step to the mic unless you want that smoke. FPC, the whole team is like a knife to your throat. Yeah.
Welcome back That was sounds of Mr. Chaos, who's dropping a mixtape pretty soon. You gonna buy it?
April 20th, 420, baby.
Oh, he's got a date now.
He's got a date.
Wow, it's like official with like a referee.
Oh, yeah, he texted it in, and I never ended up reading it. That's on me. He texted it in 7 days ago. Exclusive, Into the Chaos, dropping on 4/20/21. Hell yeah, I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to fucking abuse the shit out of it on here. No copyright infringements from Mr. Chaos.
Did we get an email about you using that song last Wednesday?
Nope, we're 1 for 1, baby.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's talk about this motherfucker in Texas. No, I'm not talking about Mr. and Mrs. Chaos. We're talking about Ted Cruz. My God.
Theodore Cruz.
Have you heard what this asshole did and how everybody's reacting to it?
It's Teddy Cruz, man. Are you surprised?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. When a dude, okay. So if I was to be like, Jason, you know what? You're cool and all. Your wife ugly as shit.
Okay.
Right? If I was to say that to you and I meant it, like, would we still be doing a podcast together?
Probably not.
Okay. Just, I mean, it ain't the same like comparison of a podcast and like supporting the president. But when the president's like, your wife looked like somebody beat her in the face with a whole bag of ugly.
Who said
And
this?
just Trump said this about Ted Cruz's wife.
Did he?
Yes.
When?
He said she fell out of the ugly tree and hit every goddamn branch on the way down.
Oh, man, you know, as shit
I
as
mean, I'm
Trump was,
paraphrasing.
man,
I'm paraphrasing.
he
but
had
that's
some good lines, man.
pretty much what he said.
He had some good lines.
And
Ted Cruz's
Ted
wife.
Cruz just fucking took it. How can you look your wife in the face after some dude just calls her like a ugly trash bag hoe?
Yo, she ain't even that bad.
Not to the Donald. Donald said that hoe ugly. That's pretty much what he said.
She
Between
looks-
me and you, cuz your wife ugly as hell.
She looked like Natty Hart, man.
Hey, that's you named somebody that's like in the middle of the spectrum to where everybody either thinks she's hot or they don't. Like there's no in between.
No, there ain't
So-
no in between with Natty.
Yeah, so maybe Trump is on the she's not. But still, like the guy disrespects your wife and you still like pledge your undying support to him. That was my first take of Ted Cruz that he ain't shit. So then the whole crisis is going on in Texas.
Right.
This motherfucker ups and leaves and goes to Mexico. And I saw a tweet earlier that said, how come people that don't like Mexicans always want to go to Mexico? Or Mexican restaurants? I never understood that either. Like everybody wants to build the wall. Fucking soon as Cinco de Mayo comes, they're at fucking Los Bravos like a motherfucker.
I don't know.
Every time.
I don't know.
So he packs his family up, goes to Mexico, and they leave that little ugly fucking dog here. So you know, between us, Jason, white people don't like mistreatment of dogs.
No, I know this. I know this.
Yeah. So what do you think about your boy Cruz?
My boy. Whoa. I'm Canadian, okay? All right. He's a fucking I don't even okay, so Ted Cruz has always been around. I've never known who he is. I know he's a Republican.
Don't either.
What is his job?
I was just about to say I don't even know what the fuck he does. He's in charge of some part of Texas. I think the whole state. I think he's in the Senate, maybe representing Texas, but I don't know.
There's
he's
like
just there.
There's like a few names in American politics that I don't know. I know who Nancy Pelosi is. She's like the Speaker of the House. Is that correct?
Yes.
So, like, hasn't she been the Speaker of the House for like 40 years?
You know, the bad thing about American politics is a senator. That's what I said, Jason. Trying to be all Jason's smart, by the way. So we got to watch what we say while Jason's here.
Well, this ain't gonna go well if he's gonna fact check me, man.
If he calls in later, he's gonna be like well thought out and like put together, and it ain't gonna go well talking to us.
You know what? I heard I did one Zoom call where Jason was in it, and then I heard Jason call into the Chris Rucker show, and I recognized
No,
his
you
voice.
didn't.
Yes, I
You
did.
never called into my show.
Oh, did I say the Chris Rucker show?
Yeah,
I meant the Cavino and Rich show.
I was about to say, wow.
And then I recognized him. That's why I texted you. I was like, is that the guy we did the Zoom with? Because I'm pretty sure that was his voice. And you're like, it was. Surprised you remember that.
Yeah.
No, but okay, so we got Nancy Pelosi and Ted Cruz. These are names that like I constantly hear, and I'm like, how are these guys still in a position of power? Like, shouldn't this kind of thing be rotated so that other opinions and outlooks kind of get mixed into it?
No, that's how the corrupt stay corrupt.
Okay.
They don't give up their power. They stay there for fucking 60 years. Maybe not Pelosi, but other people in the government, which is why lately there's been a groundswell of, I don't know if it's going to change anytime soon, but more people are taking notice and they're like, yo, we need younger people in charge of stuff. You guys are like 87 years old. You've been there for 40 years. And what'd you do?
Ted Cruz is Canadian.
How's that? Yeah, he is.
Oh, no. Sorry we did that.
Sorry.
Yeah.
You take that motherfucker back right now. We wanted Drake. We didn't want Ted Cruz.
Hey, we gave you Bieber. All right.
You can take his ass back too.
Oh, come on.
Man,
Bieber's fantastic. Don't give me that shit.
Mom, though.
She's a dime?
I wouldn't say a dime, but I wouldn't think she gave birth to Justin Bieber.
Listen, Ted Cruz seems like a prick for many reasons. One, he abandoned Texas. Two, It's a fucking pandemic. I'm sick of politicians fucking traveling, man.
And they're the main ones that are like, hey, y'all need to keep y'all's ass at home.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, they're getting on a fucking private jet. And he ain't even like go to California. This motherfucker left the country.
Fucking cocksucker.
Who does that? I just wanted to escort my family there to make sure they were safe and then come back.
Is that what he said?
Yeah, like don't you got to have a 2-week quarantine?
Yeah, no shit. And
I guess not for politicians.
Is the dog dead? Did they leave the dog like abandon the dog, or
that dog looks so fucking lonely? That picture. Have you seen the picture?
No, I got.
The dog's just fucking standing at the door. Like, where the fuck is everybody? I ain't been walked in 4 hours.
Oh, that looks like such a little mutt, annoying dog, man.
Yeah, that dog's a cocksucker. I can tell just looking at it.
That's Ted Cruz's dog.
Karen's not in here, is she? We're not talking bad about dogs, Karen. Karen will get in your ass about that.
Fuck dogs, man. Yeah, he looks like a little bitch.
So yeah, that was the main thing I wanted to bring up though is people were losing their shit about it. Like we're joking about it, but people were genuinely upset.
People are crazy.
I feel like, does he really do anything anyway? Like what's him being there gonna do? I know it looks bad and it's clearly hypocritical from him telling everybody to stay home and to not travel out of country. But what the fuck is him being there gonna do? Like, well, he's already told you he's a pussy by letting that man talk bad about his wife. So clearly he ain't gonna stay around for some fucking snow.
What do senators do? Governors are like the leaders of the state, right? What the hell does a senator do? Does that mean that
they go to Washington and represent?
Wouldn't the senator do that? I mean, wouldn't the governor do that?
He could help get people resources help. He can do that on Zoom. He doesn't have to be there.
That's some bullshit.
Yeah, it's not like his job is not hands-on. He can fucking just make phone calls. He can do that from Cancun. I mean, it's still a bad look though. It's like
it's a horrible look.
You're the senator. The shit's hitting the fan, and you're like, all right, y'all, peace out. I'm going on vacation.
Our prime minister's done it. Our prime minister, Justin, that little bitch. He's like, guys, right at the beginning of the pandemic. He's like, guys, first off, my wife's got COVID. So right off the bat, I'm like, first, yeah, fucking right. Two, he's like, don't even go to your cottages. Not even a week later, this guy is at his cottage with his entire family. Like, leaves the capital, goes to the cottage, comes back. Everybody calls him out. He apologizes. This motherfucker's been traveling like left, right, and center, man. He don't give a shit.
He didn't want y'all to go there.
Exactly.
That's why. He didn't want y'all to go, so y'all would be fucking infecting his fun.
Bullshit.
He didn't want you contagious motherfuckers to be up there.
He didn't want to speak it moistly around him, yeah.
Shout out to Melissa Marshmallow. I think she's a new person in the chat. She just subbed tier 1.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to subscribe and you got Amazon Prime, you can do that for free.
For free. I pushed the button, but it didn't work.
Yeah, it did. I just saw it. If you're
it did.
enjoying the stream, sub, donate, or hit us with bits. Biddies. I thought they were called biddies.
They're bits. I call them biddies because
we like big old biddies.
Yeah, biddies for titties, man. Titties for biddies.
Biddies in your face. But anyway, yeah. So Ted Cruz is a cocksucker.
Mhm.
That was it. You clearly have nothing to add to this discussion because you don't care.
I
You're
mean,
Canadian.
I don't.
He's Canadian. I figured you would,
I think he's. I don't think he is. He's probably Cuban or something like that, right?
because his name is Cruz. It's kind of racist.
No, I mean, how is that racist? Because there's no. How is that racist? Like,
I like.
if your last name is like fucking Martinez or something like that, I could probably assume you're a Latino.
You couldn't be Italian.
No, you couldn't be. No, Martinez is Italian.
You could be adopted.
Oh, okay. You're gonna throw that one in my face.
You could be married into it.
He's the man.
We're not talking about him. You're just saying no Martinez.
Listen,
There could be a chick named fucking Vanessa Martinez, and she used to be fucking Vanessa Gabagool, and she's Italian.
Listen, look, if I can't fucking look at your last name, listen, if you're taking this away from me now, if you're taking this away from me, look,
Go.
if your last name is like super part of it.
What's Rucker then?
I don't know. It sounds
If you didn't know me and knew I was black, what would you think I was if somebody said Rucker?
I just think if I didn't say that again,
If you didn't know me
yeah,
and somebody said, "Hey, my buddy Rucker's coming,"
yeah. I just
What'd
think
you
you were
think?
just like some like British, Scottish, English, Canadian or American, like that. What's a Canadian last name? Like fucking Smith, Brown.
Smith ain't Canadian.
Well, I just mean like it's like a typical non-ethnic fucking sounding name. Listen, my last name is fucking 10 letters long. Okay.
Okay, so here's a stupid question. It's a stupid question to you probably, but I'm inquisitive, so I want to know. You're Italian though, right?
Yeah. Well, my dad's Italian. Yeah.
So Canadian is more like it's just a nationality. It's not necessarily.
Canadian's like, yeah, well, to me, Canada.
So there's
and
no
US,
Canadian names.
No, because nobody's from Canada originally.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
That was my question. I just didn't word it correctly.
Of course, I get what you mean when you say like, yeah, I didn't want to say. I would have assumed
told
you
you.
were a white guy. I would have. Yeah, of course I would have. Sorry.
How though? What white Ruckers do you know? You know Darius.
True.
You know fucking my man that played in the NFL. For all those
I
years,
don't think you
Frosty
could
Rucker.
tell. I don't think you could tell somebody's skin color from a last name, but you can tell where their family's from, like nationality or what's the word? So there's nationality, and then there's nationality and race. Those are two different things. So
I know.
yeah, you could fucking tell. Like if my wife's last name is Pateridis, if you don't know that that's a Greek last name, you're a fucking moron.
That's rude.
Well, you're
You
not
don't
going to
talk about me like that.
Anyways, Ted Cruz. Let me find out where he's from, okay? Because this is pissing me off.
He's from Ontario.
No, he's not. Because he only got.
he used to run around with fucking Bret Hart and the rest of the Hart in the dungeon.
Actually, he was born in Alberta. Ted Cruz. I'm going to find his family origin.
He's from Calgary, Alberta, Canada.
Let's see where his fucking parents are from.
Mrs. Chaos said, hello, my last name is Martinez. I thought your last name was Chaos. The fuck?
Yeah. Okay. Cruz's family was born and raised in Cuba, so.
But he's from Alberta.
Yeah, but he's still his.
So he's Canadian.
He's Canadian, but his nationality is Cuban.
right.
Yeah.
So now that we look like complete idiots talking about this, what do we want to talk about next? now who we want to piss off?
I don't think we're pissing anybody off here. Let's take a look at the chat here. Princess Eno says, "Bidet, yes, you can. Yeah, you're French. Canadian is like same from your states. That's what Sheena says. I agree. Miss Cass, yeah, Martinez. Obviously, of course, it screams Latin or Mexican or Spanish or something along those lines. I mean, it's just that simple. Josh's last name is Van Sprang, so you know he's a fucking douche or a Dutch, whatever you want to call it."
Greek last names. I'm with Sheena. She didn't know.
You don't know Greek last names?
My one
always
of my wife's
itis.
really good friends is her last name was Georgianakis, but she spelled it. It
That's very
started with
Greek.
TZ.
Yeah, that's
So her nickname was TZ. So my buddy, my friend Eric, he was working at FedEx with me, and he delivered to her office, and he's like, "Hey, I need a signature." So she signs it. He goes, "What's your last name?" She goes, "Georgianakis." And he goes, "Can you spell it?" She goes, "TZ." And he just kind of looks at her. Now he has no clue that I know her, right?
Right.
So he goes out to the truck and he calls me. He's like, "Chris, I asked this girl her last name. She told me it was Georgianakis." I said, "Oh, yeah?" And I'm thinking, that sounds familiar, but I'm not putting two to two together. He goes, "Then I asked her to spell it. This bitch gonna tell me it starts with a TZ." And I just died laughing. Because he was serious. Like, he had no clue. And who the fuck spells Georgianakis with a TZ?
Well, like, that's the Greek way. Like, my wife's name is Catherine, but it starts with an E.
Yeah. What?
Yeah. There's
I
an
was
E in
reading
front
when
of
I
the
said,
kid.
yeah.
I
It
can
starts
tell.
with a. It starts with an E?
Yeah, like on her birth certificate. It's Catherine, or it's Katerina, I believe. And yeah, it starts with an E.
So it's EK?
Yeah, EK. It's
Why?
Greek. Well, they're fucking crazy. I don't fucking know, man.
Is the E like lowercase?
I don't know, actually. I don't think so. But I could see it, maybe. But yeah, no, Greek names are always like Moneris, Pelopoulos, Monopolis, fucking all those.
What was Jesse's name on Full House?
Jesse Katsopoulos. You know Jennifer Aniston? Her name is Jennifer Anistonopoulos. She's Greek.
She's Greek?
She
doesn't look Greek.
Bro, that nose, she's Greek. She's Greek.
She looks cold.
She's, you know, when they talk about toxic characters, I think Rachel from Friends is the worst fucking character.
Oh, maybe
of all
because
time.
she was in love with Ross, who was the worst fucking character on the show.
They're both trash.
This dude, think about this. This motherfucker was such a bad father. He had 2 women tell him, "Hey, we're having a kid, and you really ain't got to be involved if you don't want to, because you're a bit much."
How many kids did he have? He had 2 by the end of it, or 3?
He had 2 kids. He had Ben, the little boy. He was such a bad father. They wrote that little motherfucker off. Like, he was never with Ben. Only on week. He played with that fucking monkey more than he played with his kid.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Rachel hit the kid's head, and that was the end of him. Just wrote him off.
Can we talk about how he said he thinks her name Katerina, like he don't know his wife's name? What?
Okay, bro, like, I know my wife's name is Catherine. I don't know what's written on her fucking birth certificate.
No, he didn't have twins, Princess Needle. He had a daughter with a son with a lesbian. That was Ben.
Mm-hmm.
And then he had a kid with Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
See, he was such a horrible father. You didn't even know he had 2 kids, and you watched the whole fucking show.
You're thinking
That's how
of Phoebe.
bad of a dad this guy was.
Phoebe had triplets and gave them all away.
I always wanted Phoebe and Joey to get together.
Why? Cause they'd be so stupid.
No, I didn't say make a child. I didn't say procreate. I said I just wanted them to hook up, like
Yeah.
get together.
I guess.
They fit.
Yeah. I suppose.
Yeah. Let's talk about. I'm trying to decide which one I want to go to next. Let's talk about the Lombardi lady.
Okay. There's not much to say. It's just,
Won't you tell me about this one? Because I don't know a lot about it.
all right. So Tom Brady threw the Lombardi trophy, right?
Yeah.
And we're living in an era of where everybody's offended by everything. So
He threw it across the water to the tight end.
yeah,
It wasn't Gronk. Everybody said it was Gronk. It was the other big, tall, muscular white dude.
that's all the same.
That's what everybody else said.
So
What is Gronkowski?
Gronkowski is probably
Polish?
or something along those lines. I don't know enough, but he's a ski. So, the daughter of the guy who designed the Vince Lombardi trophy got so offended by Tom Brady throwing it that she wanted a public apology from them, the NFL, and the Buccaneers. And she don't
So-
even watch football. She just watches the Super Bowl once a year to see the trophy. But,
So
What?
I don't watch hockey, right?
right?
Has she ever seen what you motherfuckers do with the Stanley Cup?
Bro, that happens to every sports team. That's what they do. Like, I used to live beside a Montreal Canadian when they won the Stanley Cup. And
Damn.
my
Big money heavyweight.
yeah, okay. And his pool, I could see it from my bedroom, and they had the cup there, like, just throwing it everywhere, floating in the pool, eating out of the pool, like drinking out of it. Just, you name it, they're doing it.
So what's her qualm about this? She thinks he's disrespecting the sanctity of the trophy.
Not even the trophy, disrespecting her father directly.
Tom Brady done won that fucking trophy more than anybody. He can do whatever he wants. He can wipe his ass that trophy if he wants to.
Anybody who wins a trophy could do whatever they want. Who even thinks about the person who made it? That is such a stretch. And there was people supporting her.
I was just about to ask you that. Are there people on her side?
Of course there are. Tons.
Ugh.
Yeah. It's probably offensive. It's probably not thinking about the history of this. I always want to call it a cup. The trophy, I don't fucking know. Dude, he was drunk. He threw it. If anything, it brought more attention to the fucking trophy. And that trophy...
It brought more attention to her stank ass, too, because I'd never seen her before.
Well,
and now her picture's everywhere.
She wants to be relevant, right? So she's trying to get relevant. That trophy, like, I understand what it represents. I mean, the trophy ain't the nicest looking thing. It looks like a dollar store trophy. It looks cheap.
Just a fucking football.
No, but, like, there's nothing on it. It's so... plain Jane, you know?
First off, that's the best trophy in the world.
I said I understand what it represents. It just doesn't look that good. Now, if I'm Tom Brady and I'm the NFL, that would be the end of it. I would have somebody design a new one out of spite for that fucking family.
If I'm Tom Brady, I go on Instagram Live and I tell it lady to lick my ass. But I'm not Tom Brady, so he's probably not going to do that. He'll probably give some half-ass apology eventually.
I don't know if they got it. I don't know if they got an apology or anything like that. I think it was just she spoke out. Some people supported her, and then, I don't know, something else got canceled like 2 days later, so it was forgotten about.
Yeah. If anybody has the clout to do that, it's Tom Brady, and I can't stand it. He won your team a Super Bowl. Jason's a Bucks fan.
Oh, is he?
And he doesn't like Tom Brady. Imagine the conundrum that motherfucker's in.
So you weren't cheering him on? Give me a break.
I know several people that are Bucks fans, and they were all season long. Every time Brady messed up, they were talking shit about him.
He just said that the Buccaneers aren't his team.
Well, he's in Tampa. I assume they were. Why am I thinking that? Is it Florida State that's his team? I can't fucking remember. I'm not a Bucks fan. Yes, you are. You're a Bucks fan in this community, Jason.
You are a Bucks fan, and I don't care what you say.
Yeah. My team's F. Okay, I had that one right.
We're assuming your fandom. That's it.
Yeah,
it's happened. We're labeling it.
What about this lady wants to be a celebrity?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any funny celebrity stories? Are you running into celebs or shit like that?
I've never run into a celebrity. I've run into like a lot of athletes. I've run into a lot.
Those are celebrities.
Okay. Well, I guess like I've met wrestlers. I've met sports athletes, and I've met like a few musicians, but nothing like nobody famous. I've never met anybody famous.
So I was going to tell the story about how I met Anthony Anderson, which I still will. But I have to ask, have I told you how I met Chris Tucker? I think I showed that picture.
Was
Did
that
I tell
when
you how I met him?
Was that when your wife was drunk?
Okay. Yeah, so I did tell that one.
Yeah.
So I met the Masters golf tournament with my wife's grandfather. And I'm walking around and I hear this voice. And I look up and I'm like, oh shit, it's Anthony Anderson. And he's like, what's up? Just sitting here watching Tiger, like following, like he's talking to people the whole nine. And he goes, his eyes get big, like he sees somebody, and you probably won't know who this person is. And he's like, oh my God, John Smoltz. And John Smoltz is the Braves. He's a pitcher for the Atlanta Braves for like 20 years, like Hall of Fame, blah, blah, blah. And look, when I tell you, he's like pushing little kids' heads out of the way to like get to John Smoltz. And he's like, it's so good to meet you. Do you know who I am? And John Smoltz is like, no. Like, how the fuck do you not know Anthony Anderson? He's on everything.
Anthony Anderson is, to me, still like a C-class actor. Is he not? Like, I remember him from Hang Time on like Saturday mornings.
Hang Time? What the fuck is that?
It was like a basketball show that came on after Saved by the Bell. You don't remember Hang Time? With like the girl that was on the guys' team?
I thought California Dreaming came on after Saved by the Bell. Is this a Canadian thing?
No, it was one of them. No, it's Canadian. You think a Canadian's going to make a teenage show about basketball? Give me a break.
Drake did. He was in Degrassi.
Degrassi. Yo, Hang Time had like a hottie on it. That was a great show. That was his start. That was Anthony Anderson's start.
I've never seen that before. But if that's what you remember him from, then you're just like John Smoltz. You should be ashamed. Because Anthony Anderson's a household name. He's in everything.
Didn't he go to jail for child pornography?
What?
Yeah, I'm not kidding. I'm pretty sure he did.
Oh, is that why he's got a show on NBC right now? Because he went to jail for child porn? I'm pretty sure you got the wrong one. Hey, look who joined the chat. Right before we got ready to talk about his topics and whatnot.
Yeah, Anthony Anderson was formally charged with 2 offenses with possession of child pornography. Yeah.
When was this?
I remember this in February 20th. Let me get the year here. 2016.
So was he charged or was he like prosecuted and all that? Clearly he wasn't, or else he wouldn't be on Blackish right now.
No.
I always want to bring the black man down. You just want to throw some shit out there.
No. Hold on. Let me pull this. Give me a second.
Here
Anthony
I am
Anderson
talking about how good the guy is, and you're like, oh yeah, child porn.
No, because I thought his career was over, and his career took a huge dive for a couple years.
No, it did not.
No,
He's
it did.
Fucking...
No, he was on a show. It got canceled. I'd know him from Hang Time. It was just like, because that's where I remember seeing him, and then my buddy's like, dude, that guy got fucked for child pornography. And then I was like, yo, he was in a bunch of movies. And my buddy, the pilot, met him too in L.A. because he was doing a movie with the girl that we went to high school with. And then the charge came out, and then he was away for a couple years. Then he came back out, and he got super popular after that.
I don't ever remember any of that.
Yeah.
And I hear everything about Anthony Anderson. He was in all the fucking what are the Scream spoof movies?
Yeah, he was in those, yeah.
He was in all of those. He was in fucking The Barbershop.
Yeah.
Now he's fucking mainstream with Blackish.
Okay,
There's no way he had child porn.
2018, July 21st.
You just said 16.
Okay, well, July 21st, Blackish star Anthony Anderson current under a criminal investigation by the Los Angeles Police Department. Oh, this is another accusation of assault. Yeah, he doesn't have a great...
Probably somebody ran up on him talking about he was looking at child porn. It was a lie. They knocked the dog shit out of him.
Maybe. I don't know. No way Anthony Anderson is anything like that on him. Okay. Hold on. I remember. I heard about it.
You were probably high as giraffe pussy when you heard that. Yeah, what were you looking at on this article too? Like blackpeoplesuck.com?
Dude. Wikipedia has him accused of rape.
Wikipedia is shit though. Anybody can change that. You can go on Wikipedia right now and change The Rock's name to Michelle.
I mean,
Obama.
maybe it's somebody else who's got the same name as him. But I remember it was like maybe he was accused of it, and then it found out that everybody realized it wasn't him. It was somebody who's got the same name as him.
You just completely shit on my Anthony Anderson.
Okay, no, tell me. Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, I'm not even in the mood anymore. Child porn.
Motherfucker. All right.
He was accused of sexual assault, but not child porn.
Oh, then it's fine. Then it's fine. Okay, that's fine.
No, that's not too much better.
Well, it's better. It's better.
Not really.
Well, I mean, it's slightly better.
Spider XL said you got this shit off Parler.
Oh, fuck off, everybody.
Fucking Jeff sent that to you, didn't he?
Okay, listen, I'm sorry. I spoke out of line. Listen, I remember hearing it. I'm wrong. When you Google it, there is an Anthony Anderson. I'm not seeing his face pop up, so I'm sorry.
It's all good.
Yeah.
It was a fun bit. We
Sure.
didn't even do that on purpose.
No, we didn't.
Imagine that.
Child porn is the death penalty. That's why I was so surprised. This whole time I thought that was the case.
That's why I didn't believe it, though, because if he got accused of that, there's no way he's on ABC in prime time every week, like on one of their top TV shows. And it's got a spinoff now. Like, there's no way if he got accused of that shit.
Yeah, I don't think it happened. Oh, well, my bad.
Well, on that note, let's take a break.
Okay, yes, please. Thank you. All right.
We'll be right back.
You know I had to do this shit, man. You asked me. You challenged me. You really had to do that shit? Now I gotta make a music video and show you how fucking twisted I am to everybody in this class? Damn. I had to flex on my class. I had to flex on my class. sorry, y'all. I had to flex on my class. Truly sorry. I had to flex on my class. Really fucking sorry. I had to flex on my class because Daniel challenged me and I can't back down. So you know this is your warning. When you see me coming, you better get down. I'll turn your smile to a frown when your bitch ass not around. Your girlfriend head it goes down. Your girlfriend head it goes down. Kayvon, he's wearing the crown, yeah, I'm winning. You got set back to the very beginning. Look at my chain, that shit icy, it glisten. Take a seat, little boy, your ass needs to listen. What I am spitting, I only speak facts. It's time to take a trip back to the past. Back in the path, I was serving the grass. Always been infatuated by cash. Hey, I just need the fucking money. I'm so hungry for the money. I do anything for the money. So I'm running to the money. Hey, I just need the fucking money. I've been starving for the money. I'm so hungry for the money. I do anything for the money. Yeah, I just need the fucking cash. I'm just trying to stack these rags. Don't come in my path, or you might feel my wrath. And this is off the top. I don't write no shit. I don't write no shit. I just be doing me. You be talking all this foolery. I be rocking all this jewelry. You know that your bitch is bad and bougie. Sorry that she is a motherfucking groupie and she do me. Don't cost me a cent. I don't pay a single fucking cent. Then I showed her ass some fucking spec. Yeah, throw some respect on my name, bitch. You know that I'm not a lame bitch. And I'm staying in my lane, bitch. You know where I fucking stay, bitch. And you ain't gonna do nothing, you bluffing. I know you're an actor pretending you stunting, but you are not getting no money, you stupid.
Welcome back to 80 Proof, where all kind of fucking shit's going on in the break.
Yeah.
Y'all have no fucking clue.
Yo, well done, man. Well done. You gotta fucking fix that surface, brother.
I don't know what is going on tonight. That shit is crazy. I don't even think it's my computer. It's the monitor that I got over here that keeps just like crapping out, which I don't know. I think somebody's fucking with my computer when I'm not home, and I might have to set up a fucking nanny cam in here to catch whoever's doing it.
I don't think the podcasting gods were too happy about my false accusations against the beloved Anthony Anderson. So
Then how come your shit didn't mess up? Why'd mine mess up? I'm the one fucking defending his honor.
I don't know.
That's bullshit. Anyway, so yeah, my computer crashed during the during the break. And we were able to
Look at us. We
cover.
came through.
Yeah. So let's talk about idiots going viral.
Yep.
Because EJ Reed's been wanting us to talk about Glue Gun Girl, or the fuck her name is. I have no clue what this is.
You haven't seen the Gorilla Glue Girl?
I've heard about it, but I haven't like investigated. I'm not on TikTok, so I don't see it that way.
It wasn't there. I honestly I haven't seen much of it either. But everybody's talking about it. My wife told me a bit about it. So this girl apparently put Gorilla Glue in her hair, and it was on her for like a really, really long time, and it was stuck to her scalp and she couldn't get it off. So somehow she went viral, and somebody, I think from her church, brought her to LA, and they had like a huge 8-hour surgery to remove it. But long story short, she went absolutely viral. She's been everywhere over the last few weeks. And
EJ says Glue Girl's America's sweetheart. What does she look like? Hold on, I gotta Google this.
She used the spray adhesive Gorilla Glue as hairspray. That's what she did.
Why would you do that?
She's a fucking moron. I mean, there's not much more.
I typed in
say.
GOR and my fucking Google filled in Gorilla Glue Girl.
Yeah. Well, first off, Gorilla Glue, if you're not familiar with it, if they have a stock, go buy it, because that's like great publicity. The hospital, Tara Lynch says the hospital tried to use acetone to get it off her head, and it burnt her scalp. She said she ran out of normal hair glue, according to Jason from Tampa. But she's getting, I think she's like 10 million followers or something on YouTube or TikTok or one of these things. And she's getting
She can only do that once, though. So why would people follow her?
She's kind of a character if you listen to her talk. But yeah, she's fucking everywhere, dude. And it's crazy how you could do something so stupid and then, good on her for turning it into something positive.
So why does EJ like this chick so much?
He just got a crush on her, man. I don't know what to say.
He's been wanting us. That's all this is. He's been wanting us to talk about her
I
forever.
don't know. Tessica is
there
apparently
something-
EJ's type.
What's his type?
Gorilla Glue Girl is his type. Her name's Tessica Brown.
Tessica Brown. I like the name Tessica. I thought you were spelling Jessica wrong. Her name really is Tessica.
Yeah, when it came up on Google, I thought they spelled Jessica wrong too.
I like that name. It's different.
Well, I'm not sure if you should name your kids Tessica because apparently it's the name of somebody who used Gorilla Glue in their hair.
Guido
so-
Anchovy says he heard she got accused of child porn.
Listen, okay, I made a fucking mistake, and we can blame it on the pilot because the pilot texted me that like 8 years ago. He's
You
like, "Yo,
can't just go fucking spread. That's how rumors get started.
okay,
Jason.
it is. I am absolutely in the wrong. Okay, I'm in the wrong. I fucked up.
Anthony Anderson of all fucking people.
Listen, I'll issue my apology in
Assault, maybe.
a few weeks. Yeah, assault and
Fucking
rape.
child porn.
It's
No.
one thing.
Sexual assault, perhaps, but not child porn. Just went too far with that.
I know that's a bad one. That's a bad one. Thankfully, we're not famous. Because I'd be done. I'd be the end of
We're
me.
going viral after that fucking clip somebody puts. You talking shit about Anthony Anderson. He'll respond on Twitter, hopefully.
Hey, man, I'm down for that. I'll take it. Who, me? Yeah. Remember? Okay, so Metallic Fender's in here. Mike, don't you remember talking about Anthony Anderson
Mike ain't about to agree about that shit.
accused of rape? Yeah, I know that, but didn't you tell me he was involved in child pornography?
Uh-oh. Here we go.
It's going to take
This
a
is
while.
dramatic
Chat's
right
delayed.
here. This is dramatic right here. Mike ain't, whether he told you that or not, he ain't about to agree to that shit here. Anthony Anderson is like every black person, cousin or uncle. Yeah, he is. He's just a cool, fucking, relaxed, funny dude.
I like him. Don't get me wrong. I heard it and I thought it was true all these years, and I'm
I hope
sorry.
you don't ever hear anything about me. You're just gonna go fucking shouting it to the mountaintop.
I didn't fact check, okay? What are you going to do? And anyways, look, people are like, yeah, it's just rape, man. No big deal. Like, come on.
Nobody said no big deal.
Well. Fuck.
Oh my god, this is fantastic.
It is what it is.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah, pedophilia is kind of a white guy thing, though. It is. That's true. Weirdly.
It's a white man thing. Rape is pretty bad. You're right.
I mean,
chat's
rape
going
is pretty
crazy
bad, though.
If you're listening to this on podcast later on, I'm telling you, the chat is where it's at. You
Yeah.
need to watch it live and get in here and interact with this crazy bunch of misfits we got in here.
Oh.
They are hilarious.
By the way, my coworker at work, one of the welders, I'm walking by him and he looks at me and he goes, and he always listens. He's always got an earpiece in, and he looks at me and he's like, points up and down, and I'm like, what? And he goes like this. He gives me 2 thumbs up, and I'm
About
going,
your outfit?
yeah. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And then he comes over. He's like, I'm listening to your podcast. He's like, so Rucker told you to find. So it took all this time, and your co-host says one fucking thing, and here you are dressing up nicely at work. He's like, did you actually post pictures in Discord? I was like, man, you really listen to this, man. I appreciate that. He thinks you're funny as fuck, by the way.
Well, look, it wasn't just me though. Your wife said it. Like she already had you clothes picked out. Like she wanted you to do this, and everybody in the chat too. It wasn't just me.
Yeah, no,
I just
know.
I was the only one that had a microphone that could cuss you up and down for dressing like a bum while you were at work.
Yeah. Well,
So shout out to your coworker.
yeah. He wanted. He might even be here. He said he was going to try and watch it live tonight. So, and watching it live is where it's at, though, because if you miss the chat, you kind of
Wait.
miss some context.
All of a sudden, she gets talking about spreader bars because they're too rapey. What the hell's going on?
I don't know. This chat's going fucking nuts, dude. I mean, I can't keep up with it. My body temperature is up because I accused a beloved guy of child rape. I don't fucking know anymore.
Someone has to think Rucker's funny at some point. You know what, Kristen? Get your ass out of here.
Oh wow! Imagine we could kick people. Oh, we can kick people from the chat, but I would never kick Eros.
If
Never.
anybody was gonna get kicked out, it would be her. She's in here on my ass every time. I
Hey.
thought we were better than that. You know what? We even invited her to the Black Carl's page.
What the hell is that?
Yeah, exactly. You don't even know. Only a select few that are pigmentally challenged get to come there. And she fucking comes in here talking shit to me in front of company.
You didn't invite me to a fan page on Facebook? Is that what this is? Why are you excluding me like that?
You wouldn't fit in.
What does that
You
mean?
wouldn't understand. You know how I'll bring up something and be like, "Do you remember this?" And you'll be like, "Nope." That's pretty much what that whole page would be like for you. You'd just be lost. You'd be liking shit and have no clue what you're liking in there.
Yeah, but maybe I could like. Will they give me good like movies to watch? Like you've been suggesting to me good movie suggestions and shit.
No,
like that?
we don't suggest stuff for you to do. We just talk about it, and you'd be lost.
Okay, fair enough.
And Kristen's no longer welcome. I'm fucking boot her. EJ, kick her out right now. Kick her out of the group. EJ ain't gonna kick her
I feel
out.
left out, guys. I feel left out.
This is true. I had to make it non-racial.
But only white women, right? No white men. Is that it?
She says she has a peach pass, which is funny because that's the express lane name in Georgia.
Yeah, we talked about that.
KRS10 is out of line. Thank you, Guido Anchovy. I am funny.
All right, what are we going to talk about now? What's going on? I gotta get away.
You wanted to talk about more people that went viral, and I brought up.
Oh, right, yeah.
I brought up. What was his name? Antoine
Dotson.
Yeah, who is the hide your kids, hide your wife guy.
Yes.
But now he does real estate. Can you play the clip?
Yeah, I can play the clip. Hold on, let me go.
Do y'all remember him? Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Yeah, hide your kids, hide your wife, and he created a real estate company called Hide, which is great. Give me a second, let me pull it.
Hi, I'm Antoine Dotson. You may recognize me from my world famous viral video. A lot has changed in my life since then. These days I'm telling folks to hide your wife, hide your kids, hide your whole family in a brand new Hide home. Buying a used home is so dumb. It's like really, really dumb. For real. Hide homes make the buying process easy. Call Hide Homes now at 256-NEW-HOME. That's 256-NEW-HOME. And you can run and tell that, homeboy. Hi.
I love the fact that he went viral and he turned that shit into a business.
Yeah, he's only got 500,000 views on this video though.
The
So
guy's selling fucking real estate. That's fantastic.
good for him. I guess he turned it around too.
Where the money reside, where the money reside. I bet you don't know that, do you? See,
No idea.
That's why you can't be in the group.
Well, maybe I would learn all these things if I was in the group because I'm a guy who, when I read something I don't know, I'm going to Google it. And then I could be more fucking, I don't know, what's the word?
Cultured.
Culture. There you go. But there's a lot of other ones. I made a list. Hold on. Catch Me Outside.
Bagel Boss guy.
Oh,
You said Bagel Boss guy. Who's that? Did he die?
No. The Bagel Boss guy was that.
No, he died, I thought.
No way. Bagel Boss guy ain't dead, is he?
Did he not die?
I hope he didn't.
See,
die.
Jason knows to talk where the money reside. Where the money reside, where the money reside. Nobody else knows but me, Jason, and EJ, and maybe Kristen.
He had a stroke.
Okay, that's
Look
what
at
it
you.
was then.
Look at you. Spreading false.
Oh my God. Let me just run Bagel Boss's name through the mud. Now everybody's coming for me. It's not like I shit on Anthony Anderson.
Okay, so Bagel Boss guy got famous. He was supposed to participate in a celebrity boxing match.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
He wanted to fight somebody because he tried to fight women because nobody wanted to date him because he was short.
Yeah, he was
That
fucking
was a-
short though, and that guy, man, he was on this Jim and Sam. He did like a whole circuit, so he
Can we
turned
talk about how shitty Jim and Sam are?
Sam Norton is.
You like him.
Jim Norton is great.
You like him. I forgot. So I guess
Sam
we can't
Roberts
talk
is
about
kind of
it.
trash. I like the show. I think it's a good show. I think, I think.
I'd rather listen to Bennington.
No way. Come on, don't give me
That
that
was
shit.
bullshit. That was bullshit. I couldn't even say that with a straight face.
No, Bennington's trash. That is bad.
Ain't nobody got time for that. She got bronchitis.
Yeah.
Remember her?
Hell yeah.
You went viral.
That was a good one. The most successful one I've seen though is Catch Me Outside. How about that? The girl from Dr. Phil, I think it was.
Yeah.
She's like a full-fledged rapper.
Slut.
She's like kind of successful. I think her name is Batty Babe or Bad Baby or some shit like that.
Successful in what? In what meaning of the word?
Like I'm pretty sure like she doesn't have to work. That's kind of where I'm putting it. Bad Barbie.
Bad Barbie?
Babby. I think it's Babby. But anyways, she's all over TikTok. She got tons of following everywhere. And yeah, I mean to go from that to where she's at now, I mean that's decent.
It just shows you that America loves trash.
America
You on
Works.
national TV talking shit. My mama would have knocked the shit out of me. We wouldn't even have got to Dr. Phil. She'd have whooped my ass in the parking lot if I'd have been talking like that to her.
You think the
Talk
doc?
to my mom. My mom don't play that shit.
You think the Dr. Phil stuff? You think all those shows are real, or are those like all just
Fuck no.
No, okay.
That shit ain't been real since Sally Jesse Raphael was on TV. She was the last real broadcaster.
What about Ricky
Not
Lake?
Sam Roberts.
What about Ricky Lake?
Remember Sally Jesse Raphael?
Yeah, didn't she little blonde bob and glasses?
Yeah, had the big red glasses on.
Yeah, I remember her.
Her and Ricky Lake.
Ricky Lake. Remember that was like the era when like Rosie O'Donnell had a talk show. That was some real trash.
Yeah, Rosie O'Donnell sucked.
Yeah.
I'm standing on the stairs I fell from. What?
Guys, I'm standing on the stairs I fell from. Think I could survive.
Karen's got so many issues.
Karen, man.
We need to have Karen on the show one day and just like let's just unpack all of that.
Yeah. We should just take like every single chat message she's ever written and just go through them with her live.
That'd be like 3.
Oprah.
We're not talking about Oprah though. We're talking about like before. Yeah, Oprah's kind of got. Is Oprah still got a talk show on her
No,
network?
no.
She doesn't do that no more.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah. Oprah used to give away cars and shit like that. She was in a different stratosphere than the people we're bringing up.
Yeah, but Oprah was good like a long time ago, and then she just became kind of like once
We're
the
talking
internet
about
came.
we're talking about like C-list stuff. Oprah's like way above all that. She had her own fucking network.
Yeah, magazine.
And she was in the
network.
color purple. You told Hoppo to beat me. Bet you know what that is, do you?
No.
See,
Was that a
that
movie?
look? You see that look you got right
Is that
there?
a movie?
That's the look you would have if we let you in the Facebook group. The whole time you'd just be looking at your phone. Who is that? The fucking dude that scratches his head when he's looking at you? That would be you.
But I would learn so much. Come on, let me in. I'm knocking on the door.
He said you should bring Karen and her rake on the podcast so they could work their problem out.
Seriously, we should host like a Jerry Springer episode with Karen and the Rake. Get some good fights up in there. Oh fuck. Oh. So
There was one more I wanted to talk about that went viral.
who?
The dude that found the 2 white women
Oh yeah.
and they made a song about it. What was his name? All my life I had to fight. What the hell was his name? Montel Williams. Oh my God.
Was that his name? No. I know who Montel Williams is.
You know who Montel Williams is?
Yeah, didn't he?
He's a talk show guy.
Yeah. Didn't he sing a song too? No, it's Montel Jordan. Come on. I screwed up 2 names. This is how we do it. Dude, that song is
Oh, don't try to save it.
I'm not gonna I know who Montel Williams is, you cocksucker. Fuck this shit. Fuck it. No.
Title of the name of this episode: Jay puts a foot in his mouth.
How is that me putting a foot in his mouth? Montel Williams. It's the same fucking first name.
Montel Williams was a Marine. I didn't know that.
Was
Look
he?
at that. We're learning shit. Jason knows that because Jason was a Marine.
Oh, sick. This Jason guy sounds like a dude. Good dude.
He's all right.
He's all right.
I mean, he ain't the best.
Okay, so who's the other dude? The guy who found the 2 white girls?
I can't think of his name. Somebody in the chat's got to know who I'm talking about. I knew something was wrong when 2 little white girls ran in my arm, in a black man's arm.
Yeah, but he didn't do
What's his
anything with
name?
his career.
Yeah, but he had a song. He had they made a song about him.
Did they? Oh,
I ate ribs with
yeah.
this dude, Charles Ramsey.
I got it. You want to pull it? Oh, here. Hold on.
I'm talking with Charles Ramsey. He's a neighbor. Walk me through again what happened this afternoon.
I knew something was wrong when a little pretty white girl ran into a black man's arms. Dad give away.
They give away
Dad
there.
give away. My neighbor got big testicles because we see this dude every day.
My neighbor's got big testicles. How funny is
Fuck,
that?
man. It's great. It's great, man. That's
The kind of shit that needs to go viral, not some girl putting fucking glue in her hair.
No shit, man. The internet was such a fun place for so long, and now it's like just not the same.
You got people gluing themselves together on TikTok.
Complaining about trophies getting thrown. And
Dead giveaway. That shit was funny.
yeah,
That's all I got. That's all I got on that.
That's all we got.
I miss Vine. I was never on Vine.
Vine was the best, man. Vine was everything that TikTok tries to be. Vine was the best.
You like TikTok though?
Yeah, but it's like a consolation prize in comparison to how good Vine was. Twitter bought Vine and shut it down. What a bunch of bastards.
Don't talk about Twitter. I love Twitter.
Twitter ain't what it used to be either, man.
Twitter's my shit.
Twitter was always my shit, but it's just it's not what it
Tim
used to be.
2 ruined everything. What does that mean?
I think he means time. Tim talk. Well, EJ, come on, man.
TikTok.
Put down the glass of red wine.
I was just about to say that.
Stop looking up pictures of Tessica and pay attention.
EJ's not looking up pictures of Tessica. Corrective text.
I've never heard somebody call it corrective text. Have you? Isn't it autocorrect? Corrective text.
He's speaking legal terms.
Seriously.
He's a lawyer.
Damn corrective text.
He's a lawyer. He knows what he's doing. He's using his fucking courtroom jargon.
I don't know if he knows what he's doing. He can't fucking write anything. Tim too.
You're gonna leave EJ alone.
All right.
EJ's never done anything to you. It's not like he's picking on you the whole episode.
Are you
week.
crazy? What the shit he was throwing in the chat on last week's episode? Trash
Apparently
ass
it was
hygiene.
true.
No, what are you talking about? This
Apparently it was true.
has nothing to do with hygiene. I have a great hygiene control in my mouth.
How's your tooth?
It's fucked up, man. What am I supposed to do about it?
When are you supposed to go to the dentist about it?
March 15th, unless
That's
somebody
a long
cancels.
way away.
You're telling
Unless
me.
you die before then?
Yeah. I was
They
telling
told you it might be cancer, and they're like, "Oh, we'll see you in a month."
They didn't. I mean, my doctor, he didn't say it might be cancer. He said it's not impossible. He didn't make me feel great about leaving.
That's vague as hell, though. It's like, hey, it's gonna rain tomorrow. Like where? Hell, everywhere. It
Well,
might
no,
rain
it's
tomorrow.
like, obviously I asked him, I was like, could it be this? He's like, I can't say that it's absolutely not. That's what he was saying. So he's like, you got to go and fucking check it out.
Oh well, yeah, he says that just to cover himself.
Well, no, I mean, I've asked that question. The doctors are like, you fucking idiot. Stop Googling your shit. Get out of my office.
He Googled a bunch of shit, but he went to the doctor and they told him like, you need to go see a specialist.
Yeah, I got to go get some fucking scan on my mouth. Because I got trash ass hygiene, according to EJ Reed. So yeah. I like how he gives me the finger too. Fuck you, EJ.
Well, you were talking shit about him.
Okay, fine, fair enough.
All right, so since you tried to shit on Anthony Anderson, let's talk about Chris Harrison before we go to break.
It's a lot to unpack on Chris Harrison.
You want to do it after the break?
Let's do it after the break. Yeah, for sure.
You want to take an early break now, last one, and then we'll come back 35 minutes and balls to the wall.
Let's do it. Let's fucking do it. All right, let's take a break. Call her out.
We're going to break.
You fucker.
Mr. Chaos. So sick of this whack rap. I see you whack bitches acting like I'm going away. I'll be here until you haters quit showing your face. Can't be a Don Dada if we know that you're fake. Whole crew is full of pussies like a lesbian train. All claim to bust guns, couldn't tell me where the mag goes. Whack hoes getting wiped like assholes. I'm so sick of whack rap, it's the internet's that. Real lyrics coming back so young and better face facts. You don't even wanna see it, you don't really wanna beef. I'm a sniper in the jungle and a hitter in the street. Best believe me when I say it, man, I'm telling the truth. Had the mic smell of death when I murdered the booth. Y'all done went and did it, so I had to kill it. Had me spitting hot fire like Sriracha with it. I'ma drop the mic, let you have it back. Soaked it with the gasoline and now I lit the match.
Welcome back. 80 Proof, episode 28. I'm Chris Rucker. That's J-Bomb. If you want to pick up some sweet 80 Proof merch, go to whatamaneuver.net. We just dropped it in the chat. Or if you're listening on audio form, go to whatamaneuver.net. Hit the little drop down menu, go to 80 Proof. We got 3 shirts up there or 3 designs. You can get hoodies. You can get onesies for your baby. Have your baby running around in a onesie with a fucking whiskey bottle on the front of it.
Yeah,
Great parenting.
exactly.
They'll have your ass on Sally Jesse Raphael before you know it.
Oh, fuck me.
So let's get into this Chris Harrison stuff because I don't know a lot about it.
All right, so Chris Harrison. The only reason why I thought it was interesting is because it's kind of been a common theme on 80 Proof, right? We've been bugging you because we know that you watched The Bachelor in
Which
the
is a
closet.
lie.
And you don't want to admit it, but Chris Harrison's your favorite TV host. But he's under a little bit of scrutiny, actually a lot of scrutiny. He's stepped aside from The Bachelor after all
What'd he
these
do?
years. So he was on a talk show, Extra, with
Extra.
Rachel
AJ Calloway.
Rachel Lindsay. I think she was a former contestant on The Bachelor, and she's turned her career into, I don't know, I guess interviewing celebrities or whatnot. And long story short, there is a contestant on the show this year, and there was photos that came up of the contestant. I think she's in the final 4 or final 5. I'm not sure because I haven't watched the season, but photos came up of her and friends in 2018 at a what are they called? A plantation themed party.
A what?
Plantation themed party, an antebellum party.
The slave days?
Yeah, it was like a popular thing in the States and the South for a while. They go to like an old plantation house and they all kind of dress up in like, I guess the dresses from that era. Yeah, I could tell by the look on your face. Yeah, it's fucking weird, right? But it was.
I've never heard of this before. I live in the South. Well, clearly nobody's invited me to a fucking plantation party.
Remember, what's the girl who was canceled? She had a.
There's a list of them.
No, the girl. She was like a chef. Well, a chef. She like made everything that was deep fried.
Paula Dean.
Paula Dean. Yeah, she got canceled over this.
Dropping the N-word.
Yeah.
No, she got canceled because she was using the N-word way back in the day.
Yes.
She's back now. Like people forgot about that.
But she's the first time I heard of what a plantation party house or plantation themed party was her, because all that stuff was brought up. But anyways, it's called an antebellum plantation themed party, and yeah, it's pretty fucking questionable, right? So
I've honestly never heard of it. That's crazy.
Yeah, if you look it up, it's pretty silly. Not gonna lie, it's fucking ridiculous.
So it's just a bunch of people dressed like it was the movie Django?
Yes, exactly that.
Are there black people at these parties?
I would I don't know. I would assume no. I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
What kind of sick fetishes do people? My God.
Yeah, it's fucking stupid, right? Now here's where it gets weird, right? Because the pictures came out, the show is still on, and a lot of people are upset that the Bachelor franchise is not kind of speaking out on it. They were upset that the girl in question, well, not in question, but the girl who was in the photos has not responded. She took 6 weeks to respond to when these accusations, when these photos came out. And
so I have a question real quick.
Yeah.
So these parties, I'm guessing, are racially themed. Is that why people are mad about it?
You know what? I don't think that they're racial. Well, I mean, I can't speak about this, but I think that they're just really tone deaf and like just ridiculous. It's kind of like somebody celebrating, or somebody wearing the Confederate flag. Like, it's just super fucking ignorant, right?
I mean, I'm asking because if it's a party where everybody's there and they're, being racist.
No, I don't
and
think
it's
that's
based
what it
in
is.
racism, then that would be a reason they glamorize the old South. So it is racist. So that's why.
Yeah, I don't think they're going there and like
obviously there's no black people at the parties, but they're there probably talking like they're having a conversation with Hulk Hogan.
I don't know. I've never been to one of these parties. I have no idea what they are. I'm
guessing that's why everybody's getting mad though. That's what I'm saying.
Everybody's pissed,
if you-
obviously, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just painting the picture. More than likely, it's a party with a bunch of racist people hanging out, being racist.
Yeah, or it's just a bunch of ignorant people that don't understand that that's kind of fucking absolutely ridiculous to do. You know what I mean? They might not there being like, it's not a party to celebrate racism. It's just a party to be a fucking idiot. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, it's a party based on racist people. Like,
Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, but the people going to it are probably so fucking dumb that they don't realize they're doing it. That's what I'm saying.
That's possible.
Anyways, long story short, this isn't about the photos.
Improbable, but possible.
It's not about the photos. It's not about any of that. What's crazy is that they had Chris Harrison on the show talking to Rachel Lindsay, and he basically just said, like, I'm not going to speak for her. Let her speak for herself.
Damn it.
I'm in no position to talk about it. It's a topic that is tough to talk about, and nothing can prepare anybody to like come up with an answer really quickly. She has to be careful how she answers this. And he kind of went on, and it was taken out of context. So this girl, Lindsay, Rachel Lindsay, like 2 days later, she has a podcast, and she's part of Bachelor Nation. Like I said, she's been on the show. And the next day, she came out and completely, I wouldn't say manipulated, because what Chris Harrison was saying in today's climate could 100% be construed as he wasn't sticking up for her, but he was just saying, I'm in no position to comment on her behalf. That's pretty much the gist of it. And she
he got in trouble for not commenting for somebody else?
Yes, exactly that. Exactly
that.
that.
Be it.
Dude,
that's it.
Dude.
And he stepped down because of that.
He said, well, this is what the crazy part is. The interview ended, and then they exchanged texts, and he wrote to her, he's like, okay, I'm happy with the way it went. I'm happy that we were both able to be on opposite sides of it, because she was arguing that like Bachelor should be doing something about this immediately. Chris Hansen should be speaking about it. And he was pretty much saying like, listen, let her come out and say what she wants to do. Yes, it's been 6 weeks. It's surprisingly long, but you have to kind of put yourself in her shoes and like give her time to come out. And the host took it as him defending her, right? And I guess defending her beliefs at that point, or defending whatever those photos meant to the rest of the world. And Chris also talked about how, like, you know, we're in a climate now where there's woke police, and it's very dangerous to say things, and you got to be careful with what you say. And if you watch the entire 13-14 minute interview,
I'd rather watch The Bachelor.
Right. It's very apparent that he's like, yo, I'm not touching this with a 10-foot pole. You know what I mean? And I'm in no position to comment on it. By the way, Rachel Lindsay is she's black, so he was like, look, you could have your opinion. I'm not putting mine out there.
Why was she at the party?
No, she wasn't at the party. She's the host interviewing Chris Harrison during the interview. Yeah. So the next day or 2 days later, Rachel Lindsay goes on her podcast, drags Chris Harrison through the mud, and says that he spoke his truth during that interview. And now
That's one of your favorite things to say.
Yeah. And now he's apologizing because of the backlash. Of course he's got to apologize for the backlash, because he's a guy in the, you know, he's got attention on him. But what's crazy is that we do podcasting with one another through Zoom, right? When there's a slight delay. So you could see that there was input delay during the interview, and there were times where she went to talk and he went to talk at the same time. And she twisted it into the sense of, he was talking over me, he wasn't respecting me.
You do that to me a lot.
You do that to me a lot, Chris.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
I'm very respectful. Okay. I raise my finger up like I'm in church.
Oh, really?
Before I talk. You wouldn't know what that means either.
I asked you to watch the video. You didn't watch the video apparently, but if you watched it, you watch the 13-minute clip, then you watch the secondary clip that is just the highlights, and it looks so fucking bad. Where he's cutting her off, where they're editing the timing of what he's saying. It's fucking brutal. And she's just like, she's going to the moon for publicity on this one. And I just...
So he stepped down because of it. I thought he said something, because there's a lot of, my wife was telling me about, there's a lot of like racial stuff with this season, because there's a black bachelor, and he's basically come out and said he doesn't like black women and only likes white women, or that's his type or something. He basically said that's his type without saying it. Mm-hmm. And now he's catching a lot of shit. I thought Chris Harrison said something about that, and that's why. I had no clue it was about some chick at a plantation party.
Yeah, and it's not even about that. It's literally, this interviewer is pissed that he didn't immediately say like, oh, she should be kicked off the show and it's a failure on Bachelor's part. Like, yo, this guy's representing the Bachelor. He literally said a million times, I don't want to comment on this, and let her talk.
I bet. So here's a question that comes out of all of this. Say you're a celebrity.
Right.
You get in that situation where you get on an interview and it's about something controversial. Just say what the fuck you want to say, because you're gonna get in trouble either way.
Yeah, and he
'Cause
kind of
now
does
the
say
motherfucker's
it.
not hosting anymore.
Yeah.
Now he's got to go host Temptation Island and kick off Mark L. Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Because he's got no fucking job anymore.
It's just one of those things, like, I wanted to touch on it because we talked about Chris Harrison and then we talked about Gina Carano, and like, it's just it's such a reach here. Like, I wish you would watch it because I wanted your opinion. Like,
Well, you told me at like 8:57 to watch a 13-minute video.
yeah, last Wednesday.
Go live at 9 o'clock.
Wednesday I did that. It's Friday.
I thought you were sending me Bachelor clips. I don't watch that shit. I watch good, wholesome television like Temptation Island.
Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. Anyways, it's surprising that like something, it's like it doesn't even involve him and the guy's got to step down. So it's just,
I think he's fine.
I think he's fine.
He'll probably
too.
come back and be hosting like American Idol or some shit like
Well, they're talking about Bachelor not continuing.
Why? Because of him? He's just a host.
Okay, so Tampa's saying, this is what Chris said. These girls got dressed up and went to a party and had a great time. They were 18 years old. Now, does that make it okay? I don't know. Rachel, you tell me. Harrison said, we were all looking through the lens in 2018. Yeah, he said in 2018, these things weren't as big of a deal as they are now. Or we're just not looking through the same lens that we're looking through now. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. How do you take that, Chris?
I don't think he should have gotten in trouble, or he should have had to step down. But
if that's the only quote you hear, what he says before and after that, he was basically saying like, listen, I don't know if that's okay. It looked like the photos looked like a bunch of girls went to a party, had a good time. Does that make it okay? I don't know.
yeah, I don't think he should have stepped down if that was the main premise of what he was talking about. But
He
I
had
don't
no
know a lot
choice.
about it, so I'm not gonna fucking comment on it. Ain't nobody canceling me. I fucking like doing 80 proof every Wednesday and Friday. You don't catch me out here apologizing for Chris Harrison's motherfucking ass, and then I got to step down. Now you hosting the show with fucking Jason in Tampa, and everybody likes it even more. Fuck that.
I'll agree with Jason and Tab, but there were a few times where in today's climate that you can see how some of the things he said could have been interpreted as dismissive, but it was still a stretch.
Yeah,
it was a stretch.
I feel like in some instances, if you don't immediately, I don't even know the word, immediately like denounce something, that you're automatically for it.
Exactly.
And I don't think that's what he was doing here. I think he was just trying to dodge the question.
Oh, he
and
was.
Probably kept getting asked the same thing over and over. And then they took bits and pieces of it. Is what it sounds like. Again, I didn't see it, but
Yeah, you got to
I don't
watch.
think he's like, oh yeah, I wish I would have been there.
He never
Like,
said
you
like,
got
oh, no
something
big
to
deal.
say. Yeah. I don't know.
He just said that he's not going to speak for her at the end of the day, and that it's her responsibility to come out and talk about it. And then he even went on. He's like, I'm going to drill the shit out of her on the post shows. He's like, I'm going to fucking put her feet to fire.
He's going to fuck her?
says. Why can't people just say, I'm sorry, I just don't know enough to speak on it well enough? Yeah, he could have.
Is that not what he said though? It sounds
that
like
is literally what he said. And Rachel Lindsay, that's why he was on the show to talk about it. And she wouldn't let him off the hook. Really. Metallic Vendor says, I think the problem today is people are overanalyzing what anyone says. You can't do anything anymore without being judged. I mean, within reason, obviously, but he puts his foot in his mouth, whatever, give the guy a fucking Kit Kat. Whatever that means. Oh, a break, I guess.
Oh, you know who we missed?
What's that?
We missed the fucking guy on the skateboard with the ocean spray talking about viral
shit,
stuff.
Yeah.
He's the one. He's the GOAT of all that shit. He got to hang out with Snoop Dogg. He got an ocean spray contract. He's a millionaire.
He got a new
now.
house, new car. Yeah, no, he fucking killed it.
Yeah.
But anyways, if anybody wants to watch it, go watch the video, but watch the full video, watch the full interview, and then watch all the highlights of the videos, and you could just see.
You're very defensive about Chris Harrison, but you were
It's
so
not
willing
about
to
Chris
fucking
Harrison.
shit on Anthony Anderson earlier today. What the fuck is that about?
But the craziest part is, though, is that Extra is hosted by Billy Bush. And
the curse words aren't blocked, Jason. If you hover over the, how'd you do it? If you hover over it and click it, you can fucking.
Oh, I might have missed it. I have
Sorry,
to.
I didn't mean to cut you off. I'm just reading the chat.
Fucking forget what I was gonna say.
You said Billy Bush.
Billy Bush hosts Extra, and Billy Bush was the guy talking to Trump about grabbing chicks by the pussy, wasn't he?
Yeah, and he got in trouble.
Yeah, well, he's back.
And Trump got elected.
It's just if you watch the interview and it ends, Billy Bush is like, "Thank you guys, and see you next week on Extra," and it's like, really? Like this guy's host, like the host of the show.
That was his first day back. Was on this controversial.
No, but it's like, bro, the show that's creating controversy is hosted by a guy who's on the fucking bus with President Trump talking about grabbing pussy. I mean, it's just,
funny.
It was just so ironic.
Yeah.
Anyways,
well, that's all we got for today.
That's it.
I got nothing else. Oh no, we gotta talk Temptation Island.
Oh right, yeah, let's go.
Yes.
All right,
All
lighten
right,
the mood.
So I took some notes. See, these notes ain't gonna make sense because you didn't fucking watch. Did anybody in the chat watch? Y'all do your homework? I think EJ watched.
I think EJ
So
watched.
EJ will be here with me.
Yeah.
So Temptation Island started again this week. We agreed that as a show we were gonna watch this and talk about it once a week because I love trash TV. Apparently Jason loves trash TV.
I love it.
So they have 4 couples who are, their relationships are on the rocks, or, you know, they say stupid shit like, before we can get married and go any further, we really need to know if we're the one for each other and go here and let all these people throw pussy and dick in our face and see if we take it or not.
Yeah, most people go to like couple counseling, or they go and, you know, talk to people at their church or some shit along those lines. These motherfuckers go on national TV and try not to fuck a bunch of hotties. Is that how it works?
That's what it is.
Okay.
So they get there. There's 4 couples. There's you guys are good fit watching your smut.
Smut is
so
the best.
there's a couple couples, and I have some thoughts. I took notes because again I thought we were gonna be. First off, who the fuck would agree to go on this show? Like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to a island out in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of motherfuckers with 6-packs and alcohol, and you be like, hey, you can't see your woman for like 2 weeks, but fucking Dexter St. Jock over here and everybody else is gonna be surrounding her like sharks smelling fucking blood, swimming in the water, and you got to watch these videos of her going on dates with him and shit.
Damn.
No.
It sounds like my hell.
So that was my first thought. And if you don't get the Dexter St. Jock reference, I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know what that is.
There's a guy on here who's 37 and he's dating a 26-year-old. They're sitting there, they're doing their little intro video. They grab each other's pinkies like this and they kiss them. And I write down, this motherfucker is 37 doing a pinky promise with a grown woman.
Have you ever done a pinky promise?
His woman is definitely going to fuck somebody else.
Have you ever done a pinky promise?
No.
No, me neither.
No.
Just wanted to put that out there.
I can't. In my 38 times around the sun, I have not.
Certain things I can't do.
I hope Erica and Kendall break up. This is a black couple. Dude seems like a dick. He treats this woman like, you know how you can just look at couples and tell like he's an asshole at home. Yeah.
Hold on, I got a question though. Do they give you like on the first episode, do they show them at home as a couple? Like,
yeah,
you get a
they do
background?
like all these little intro videos, like
Nice.
showing them how they met, like what they do for a living. They're doing little workouts together and shit. You know, it's a vibe.
So they're spicing that story up, man.
So I hope Erica and Kendall break up. Erica and Kendall, like I said, they're the black couple. Then there's a guy who looks like a dollar store Roman Reigns. He doesn't even have a like full ponytail, and he's all like tatted up and shit. And you can tell he's gonna cheat. And then he says, let's be real. I'll just be 100% honest. I was unfaithful. And so she didn't forgive, or she forgave me, and now we're here. So let me ask you, Jason.
I'm looking up the cast, by the way.
You and Catherine are dating, and Catherine cheats on you. And then Mark L. Wahlberg runs up on you at fucking Tim Hortons, and he's like, hey, I'm casting for this show. I want y'all to come on Temptation Island. And you're like, Temptation? She's already cheated on me once, and now I got to put her with all these fucking beefcakes?
Well, hold on. If my wife's already cheated on me, I'll probably be like, yeah, let's go to Temptation Island. Let's see if I can meet somebody on here.
Oh, well, maybe you and this chick think the same then, because I can tell you she's definitely going to fuck somebody.
Okay, who are
looks
the
like
people
the
you're
type.
talking about? Because I'm looking at them now.
This is the big, like, strong dude with all the tattoos and shit and the, like, half man bun.
Hold on. Let me get 2021 up on there.
He's from Jersey.
Ooh.
And at one point, so the singles, I'll tell you about that later. So that was my next thought, was why would you do that? The white dude
shit.
with the
He looks
big
just
ass
like Roman.
ears is, here it is. The white dude with the big ass ears is a dork, and his woman's going to leave him. That was my note. There's a guy on there. You ever seen a car with the doors open and you're looking at it from the front? That's what his ears look like. And his woman is like she used to be a pro soccer player, and she dated all these athletes and shit, and he's like the biggest fucking dork. And every single there is like a pro athlete looking motherfucker. Like they all got abs and shit. She's definitely leaving that dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so they're sitting there. They bring all the couples out when they finally get them to the island. They sit them all down and they bring out the 12 singles, 12 men, 12 women, and they all introduce themselves. And this is probably my favorite thing. They all got these little one-liners and shit, and they're so fucking corny, but it's what you're supposed to be remembered by. And there's one girl, you can tell what she's doing. She's trying to go viral, basically. She's trying to get her own spinoff or get her Instagram numbers up. Like, you'll see when you watch it. You'll know exactly who I'm talking about. She ends up having a threesome with the muscle-bound dude and some other chick.
Already?
No, later in the season. They did a preview, which I'm mad
Oh.
that they spoiled it like
Yeah,
that.
I hate when they do that. I always try
Yeah.
and skip over those.
Yeah. And so they're all sitting there, and a guy walks out, he introduces himself, and the big muscle-bound dude said something, and the guy says, "Speak up, motherfucker, like, don't whisper." And he's like, "Oh, I'm from Jersey too. I got no problem talking about it." They're both from Jersey, and the guy goes, "I don't care where you're from. I'm talking about where your girl is from."
Oh my God, this guy's ears are huge, man.
What did I tell you? Well, be quiet. He might hear you. Like, he'll fuck around and hear this conversation right
His
now.
girl's nice though. Yeah.
Yeah, she does. She's not hard to look at.
Oh, this
And
Roman
that's why
Reigns guy
she's
looks
gonna-
like a fucking loser.
Yeah, and his woman, I think his woman is afraid of him.
Yeah, she's
And so
pretty
that's how it
kooky.
ended. It was just basically an introduction episode, and then they previewed the season, and there's gonna be a lot of drama. There's so everybody gets to go on a date. They get to pick somebody, and then say you pick a date and Kat picks a date. Well, then y'all have separate like bonfires, and you get to decide if you want to watch like the little 1 minute video of her date. And they might cut the video off like right when Kat and like Dexter St. Jacques are leaning in to kiss. And you're like, what happened? Did they kiss?
Oh,
I need to
cliffhangers.
know what happened. And they're like,
Yeah.
oh, that's all the time we had. Like that was only 1 minute. Like the fuck you mean that was 1 minute, Mark?
Do the couples are they in communication while they're on the island?
In this episode, the very first one, he says, all right, it's time to say goodbye. Remember, this could be the last time you kiss your significant other because they may end up with somebody else by the end of the show. And I'm like, damn.
Bro, you know what they should add to it? Once a week, you get to have like a 10-minute conversation on like instant messenger only with really shitty internet connection, where it takes like a really long time to reply to one another.
They should get a Zoom chat with like 3G to where you only get a minute, and it's gonna be delays like a motherfucker.
Yes. Oh fuck, that's good.
But yeah, I fucking love this shit.
I'm
It's
excited.
awesome. Clearly, nobody in the chat likes it because they're quiet as shit. They're
They're
like,
quiet as
whatever.
shit.
We don't give a fuck about that.
It's going to be a great segment every Wednesday when we discuss this, because I'm gonna.
It would have been better today if you would have been here because I know you would have added some smut to the conversation.
Yeah, I know.
But I
get
can't do
way
it by
into this.
myself because you didn't see it.
I know. I'm sorry. I failed you.
Because there's definitely some trashy shit that happened.
Oh, dial up and someone. Oh yeah. Sorry. I thought you said he was calling in. Ooh, excuse me.
So yeah, that was your Temptation Island update, episode 1. I fucking loved it. Now I need to go watch the Jersey Shore.
You do have one more note. You wanted to talk about Mars before we wrap things up.
Oh, we fucking landed on Mars. We didn't land, but we sent the robot to Mars. You didn't see that?
I thought we sent a robot to Mars like a really long time ago.
No, this is fucking history.
I thought we had the thing taking photos
He
on
didn't
Mars.
do shit though. Like we got a robot up there now. He's like driving around and taking pictures and shit.
Robot on Mars.
Yeah, this happened a couple days ago. A rover.
Yo, there's been a rover on Mars.
Okay, then why is this such a big deal?
I don't know. Yo, launch date July 30th, 2020. Faux shows Perseverance about touchdown. I thought we already had some shit up there.
They have a drone up there too, says Jason in Tampa.
What?
We've had a rover on Mars for years, yeah, but they got an updated motherfucker up there now, and he's like taking pictures and videos and shit.
Oh yeah. Shit.
He's in craters and like driving around like Mad Max up in that motherfucker. Like,
bro,
he's roving for real. That other rover ain't shit.
Yo,
This
that
one,
looks
yeah.
sick.
Exactly.
Oh, I'm gonna have fun looking at this shit tonight, man.
I follow him on Twitter.
Oh, you got a Twitter account?
Yeah.
Do we
they
follow him
send
on
pictures
Twitter
and
face?
shit like that up there? It's called like Red Rover or some shit like that. Not really, but I'll find the handle and I'll send it to you. They send pictures and because it's 2021, so technology is a lot better. There's a satellite they got close to it where they're bouncing shit up and sending it back almost in real time.
I found it. It's Perseverance Mars rover. I'm following him now. Oh, you'd already followed him for us. Oh, thanks, man.
I just told you that.
Oh, you did? I wasn't listening.
I fucking hate you.
Here, I'll help you out.
This has been episode 28 of the 80 Proof Podcast. We hope you enjoyed the show. Hopefully you come back next week. Only 2 more shows of sobriety, Jason.
Thank
and then we
God.
can actually get back to 80 Proof alcohol. This shit right here it's been in the same spot since we left it, everybody. Look. Right there underneath the bourbon. It's not moved.
I could smell it from here, man. Oh,
You can smell it. It's been
yeah.
sitting here just like calling my name. When you see me look to the right, it's because the whiskey's like talking to me.
When I stopped smoking cigarettes, I used to keep a cigarette in an ashtray in my house. I felt it helped because I just knew that if I smoked that cigarette, then it was over. Like you go a long time without doing something and you look at it. If it's not there, then you want to go get it. But if it's right in front of you, if you grab it, you're fucked. So it's a good way
That's
to do it.
not how I feel about this.
No?
I really want to drink it. Only 2 more episodes of sobriety, and then we come back March the 3rd. Finally able to take a drink, hopefully down closer to 20 pounds. We appreciate all the follows, all the interaction, the whole 9. We'll drop the Zoom link in there if y'all want to keep the episode. If y'all want to keep the interaction going and hang out with us for a little while, we'll be on Zoom. You got anything you want to say, Jason?
If you want to follow the show, hit that follow button. Our goal is 100 followers. We got 9 more days. We're 14 away. Again, if you want to sub, it's free with Twitch Prime. If you want to join our Discord, if you're into the show, we kind of keep the show going all week. We share interactions, photos, all that fun stuff from everyone's week. It's fun if you're part of the community. But apart from that, come join the Zoom, man. Let's keep this going.
Next week, 9 p.m. Eastern, twitch.tv/80proof. For J-Bomb, I'm Rucker. This is 80 Proof episode 28. Peace.